Hello, everybody, and welcome back to reviewing every single WrestleMania main event in history. Today, we are on episode 21, reviewing WrestleMania 21, where we saw Triple H take on Batista for the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't really know a lot about this match going in. I know that most people who have seen it have, I guess, relatively enjoyed it. However, I haven't seen any specific, oh my gosh, best WrestleMania match of all time. As I said, I've never seen this match before, so I'll be giving my very raw reactions after I've seen the bout. Just got finished watching the match, and this is definitely not going on the top 5. This match is very boring, pretty drawn out. I see the story. I see what they're trying to do with Evolution, but it's not very good. So there are a few pre-match notes that we have to look at here. So Triple H is introduced to the ring first, as he's the defending champion. That's a little weird, but whatever. By the band Motorhead, which are the writers of his song The Game, it's all about the game, that song. And Ric Flair accompanies him. Batista's after that, no specific theatrics really. They just come out, play song, look at crowd. He does his little, thing, and no pyro goes off, so I guess they ran out of budget for that, but nonetheless. So the match begins, they start pretty slow and alternate control. Batista takes control with, Trips is running off the ropes and runs at Batista, but Batista picks him up and puts him down for a little power slam and takes control. Batista's running the ropes after that, but Triple H is able to deliver a quick ripcord knee and knock him out of the ring. So Trips is arguing with the referee, saying, blah, 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 and Ric Flair approaches him. And Batista's like, hey, you better get away. So Triple H rolls outside to the other side of the ring, loops around, and attacks from behind, getting the advantage. So Trips then continues to argue with the referee, rolls back in, blah, 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 blah. Batista's standing on the outside of the ring, and Ric Flair comes up from behind, grabs his coat, and starts choking him out. And he's like, and then, oh, no, he can't do that. The crowd's booing. Commentators are being mad at Nate, as they keep calling him. But nonetheless, but the crowd also, even though they don't like it, you get little chants of woo from the crowd because it's Ric Flair. So Trips takes Batista into the ring and continues attacking. Then they do the exact same spot again. Trips starts arguing with the referee again. Flair comes back, and instead of choking with his coat this time, just goes basically like the beginning of a choke slam. So Trips continues a slow match. This match is about 20 minutes long. It feels like it's an hour, and there's about enough action for 5 minutes. So it's a great match. That's just like Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart in a slightly varying way. Go watch that video if you haven't. But nonetheless, so Triple H tries to do a pedigree in the inside of the ring, but Batista flips him over. However, Triple H still stays in control since Batista's pretty down. So Trips goes to the top rope for whatever reason, gets ready for the double axe handle, hops down, but Batista comes back with a quick clothesline, taking down the game. So then it's just continuing a slow match where, clubbing forearm, kick, oh, big forearm. Oh, will it be enough? 1, 2. Oh, just a kick out with the crowd popping for little to none of it. So Trips brings the fight to the outside of the ring and goes for a pedigree on the steel steps. But Batista is able to drop him down, basically like a double leg takedown, and put him in, Alabama slam position and whip him back straight into the post. At this point, Trips starts to bleed, and Batista takes control for most of the rest of this match. So Batista throws Trips back inside the ring and attacks Flair, who tries to approach him, starts beating him up. Trips rolls back out of the ring, grabs a chair, and goes to hit Batista with it because Batista's looking away. But the referee is on the apron, jumps down, and grabs the chair from him, hurting his knee in the process. So he's away. What'll happen? So Triple H and Batista go back inside the ring, and Flair, now that he's recovered from Batista's attack, grabs the title belt and runs in to try and hit him with it. But Batista's able to move and deliver a pretty big spine buster. Oh, Batista has an advantage, but the ref is still down. So the ref is able to get back in the ring and say, Ric Flair, what are you doing in here? He's trying to move him out of the way. And while he's looking this direction, behind him, Triple H grabs the title that Flair dropped when he got hit with the spine buster and hits Batista straight in the head with it. The crowd's like, oh no, that's going to be the end. Trips goes into the cover. 1, 2, and Batista doesn't just do a bear kick out. He kicks out, and Triple H is pissed. Like, if I'm Triple H, right? I'm on the mat. I'm going for the cover. 1, 2. So Triple H is a little bit angry. So Batista is now pretty down, and he's kind of able to stumble to his feet, but trips while Batista's getting ready for the Batista bomb. He's able to hit a low blow while the ref is still not looking. Batista has been hit with a low blow, title shot to the head, beat up outside on the stairs, on the posts. So reasonably, Trips goes for the pedigree. Batista escapes and pushes him to the side, does his little rope thing, turns around, Batista bomb, new world heavyweight champion. He celebrates, laughs at Trips. Trips and Rick leave, and Batista is your new champ. This match is not good. I'm sorry. This match is bad. There's, not much action. As I said at the beginning, there's only about 3 to 5 minutes of action in a 20-minute match, and it feels like an hour. It was really boring to watch. So overall, this match is maybe going to get a C, maybe a C+. Pretty boring. Story would have been better if they had it either shorter or packed more action into it, but oh well. Do you agree with me? Do you completely disagree? Nonetheless, leave your comments down below. Make sure you have a good day, good evening, good night, good morning, good dawn, good dusk, good whatever. Make sure you watch any former or future episodes of this series, and goodbye.